Namaste. So did you know that there are more vegetarians in India than the entire world combined? The number of vegetarians in India is estimated to be about 500 million people. That's way more than the population of the United States. So why does India have so many vegetarians? We'll explore that in today's video. Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism all regard vegetarianism as the ideal diet. And that's because it fits into the Dharmic principle of Ahimsa, which means non-violence. But it's more than just physical non-violence. Ahimsa is more of a way of life where you try your best to minimize any damage to the world, including both physical and emotional damage to other living creatures. Indian religions believe that all of creation has divinity within it. But then you may wonder, why is it okay to eat plants and not animals? As ridiculous as it sounds, people have actually asked me, how do you know that plants don't feel pain, or how do you know it's okay to kill plants? And the best answer that I can give is that the biggest difference between a plant and an animal is that plants don't have a nervous system and animals do. Since plants don't have a nervous system, they're not capable of experiencing emotions and pain in the same way that animals are. So animals have the same 5 senses that we do, and they also experience pleasure, pain, and fear. Whether you like it or not, we have much more in common with animals than we think we do. And with so many plant sources of food available, it seems unnecessary to have to eat animals. Those of you who eat meat are probably okay with chickens, pigs, or cows. But would you be okay with eating dogs or monkeys? Ask yourself, why not? Would you be grossed out if people all around you ate dogs? Probably, right? This is how many vegetarians feel about people eating meat in general. We feel that all animals are special and deserve the right to live. Sure, animals in the wild kill each other for food all the time. But being human puts us in a special place because we have the ability to decide what we put into our bodies for nutrition. Many may argue that, well, the human body is capable of digesting meat, so why not eat it? But just because we're capable of doing something doesn't mean that we should do it. So I don't know if you already know this, but the Dharmic religions actually believe in evolution. And part of that means evolving to a higher state of being where violence is no longer necessary in your life. Remember that Indian religions don't give threats of eternal damnation if you do something wrong. Going back to my karma video, the Dharmic stance on eating meat is that the act of killing and consuming animals gives you negative karma, especially if you're in a position where it's not essential to your survival. The fear that the animal experiences at the time of being slaughtered is transferred onto you. And with a lifetime of eating meat, that is a huge karmic load on you. But we gotta eat something, right? And that's why we choose a plant-based diet. Because a plant-based diet has a karmic load that is infinitely smaller than a meat-based diet. So pure Indian vegetarianism is actually lacto-vegetarianism. That means no meat, no fish, and no eggs, but dairy is okay. So now you may wonder, well, why don't they eat eggs? I mean, after all, they're not fertilized and they're not really animals. And that's true, but the Dharmic explanation is that an egg is a discarded potential for life, and therefore they're considered dirty and bring negativity to the mind. So as I mentioned earlier, Indian vegetarians are usually lacto-vegetarians. And that brings me to my next topic, the sacred cow. Since cows give milk, Indian society regards them to be mother-like figures. And this is why cows are respected in India. Not necessarily worshipped, but respected. And those Hindus who choose to eat meat almost never eat beef because they believe that you shouldn't kill an animal if you're taking milk from them. It would be like killing and eating your mother, which just seems wrong. Just because cows are respected in India doesn't necessarily mean that they're worshipped like God. In fact, in general, Indian society treats all animals with respect and just believe that animals have the right to live. So there are countless references in the Dharmic scriptures as to why one should be a vegetarian. But rather than overwhelm you with all these quotes from scriptures, I'm just going to discuss a few examples. Hindu scriptures make it quite obvious that vegetarianism is the ideal diet. And there are numerous instances where incarnations of God or sages have advised against eating meat. Buddhism strongly recommends vegetarianism but does not make it mandatory. Lord Buddha spoke about how being vegetarian was the better choice, but he did not make it mandatory in the faith because he didn't want to exclude other people from the faith based on their diet. In Jainism, being vegetarian is practically a requirement. The entire religion is based on the premise of non-violence, and so if you're Jain and you eat meat, that's pretty much defying the whole purpose of the religion. So hopefully now you know a little bit more about the dharmic reasons for being vegetarian. Now I could go on and on about the secular reasons for being vegetarian, but that's a whole nother topic. This video was not intended to call out those who eat meat, but rather to present to you the dharmic reasons for why vegetarianism is the ideal diet. Thanks for watching, have a blessed day, and namaste.